Hi everyone, I'm Sam Bettens, trans man and musician. It is 88 degrees Fahrenheit on this lovely desert evening, and today's vlog will focus around my relationship with my body. How much I care about it, how I attempt to maintain it, how I obsess over it, and how I believe it's all connected to my mental well-being. I am not a fitness guru and I am only one trans man. I don't speak for the community in this vlog, just from personal experience. So take it for what it is, one trans man's struggle. Much like, let's see, pretty much everybody, I have a fairly complicated relationship with my body. If you add to your everyday common body issues the fact that I feel like I was born into the wrong gender, you can imagine that, like many of my transgender brothers and sisters, I tend to take it to a whole other level. Let's get one thing straight though, I am not complaining. I was blessed with good overall health and a capable body. I'm not battling any diseases and I generally wake up feeling pretty good. But this vlog is about openness and honesty, and I find it only appropriate to confess that I too struggle with food decisions, workouts, and most of all, the image of my body in a full-length mirror. When I was a teenager, I ate like a sumo wrestler. A typical school day would start off with bowls and bowls of some sugary cereal till the bus came, then a Snickers bar to hold me over for the 200-yard walk from the bus stop to the school gate, half a baguette with cheese, ham, and mayonnaise during 10 a.m. recess, then 2 hours later, the lunch my mom packed me, and on more than one occasion after all that, I would ask the unfortunate friend who was seated next to me if she was going to finish all that. That would all occur before 1 p.m. I'll spare you the details of the rest of the afternoon. I now wonder whether it was just the typical appetite of a growing teen or whether I always imagined myself bigger, stronger, and tougher, and food was going to get me there. I never saw my body as an asset, and it has taken me all these years to realize why. As a female, I should have felt pretty good about it. I was no supermodel, but I know a lot of women would have killed for my fairly skinny shape. But the shape would never be what I wanted it to be, because it was the shape of a woman. Hips just a little bit too wide, curves where I don't want them, and breasts I wish I didn't have. My obsession with food and working out is not merely a quest for a healthy mind and a healthy body. Yes, I feel much better when I eat well, and I have more energy when I'm fit, but my dysphoria has been the motor and it still is today. The sad part is that up to this point, the smart food decisions, testosterone, or CrossFit haven't really made much of a dent in my dysphoria. I still often stare at myself in the mirror in disappointment and wonder when the time will come that I will really look like a man. I know you want to tell me I'm perfect just the way I am, and that's what I would tell my best friend as well. Rationally, that makes perfect sense, but it's not how I feel right now. I hope to come to a place someday when I realize that caring about an extra curve here or there is almost silly, and I will learn to love every inch of me because it's me. I'm fairly new to this trans game, so it's good to be patient with myself. But right now, I want to get to where I'm going in a hurry, and the pace can sometimes be agonizingly slow. On a positive note, even though I'm not where I want to be just yet body-wise, I do feel like I'm making progress. Maybe CrossFit hasn't turned me into the Incredible Hulk, but I feel fitter and stronger already. I leave there after a morning workout, physically exhausted, but mentally very much ready to take on the day. And even more important than that, I found a supportive community that makes working out fun and challenging. Then a few weeks ago, I discovered Bikram yoga. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's yoga in 105 degrees Fahrenheit and 40% humidity. They call it the torture chambers for a reason. My wife couldn't shut up about it and swore it would help in relieving pain in my shoulder, hip, hands, knees by increasing blood flow and stretching. Well, against all odds, I'm totally hooked. It's a very focused practice, so your mind doesn't wander, and the sweating feels purifying, like you're getting rid of something. I feel better and looser throughout the day. My posture is improving, and frankly, I probably needed to offset what I put my body through in CrossFit the day before. And guess what happened to me the other day in hot yoga? I noticed that all the other guys had their shirts off, and I was dying to take mine off, but there are mirrors everywhere, and I was not looking forward to showing my still awkward looking body to myself even, let alone to everyone else in that room. And then I had this thought: if I can't get used to seeing myself, scars on my chest and wider hips included, then how can I expect the rest of the world to get used to seeing what a transgender man in transition looks like. I promptly took my shirt off, and I haven't looked back since. It was hard but freeing at the same time. It was a step forward. I'm sure people wondered who or what I was, but I never felt unsafe, and I know I can't worry about what other people think in every decision I make. Shout out to Bikram El Paseo for creating a space that feels open and safe. Don't get too excited. I still have a clear line. I just moved it a little bit. I'll take my shirt off in Bikram in front of my little kids, my parents, my wife, but I'm not ready to hit the beach yet. Small steps. Regarding food, there's not that much left of that crazy, hungry teenager, and that's not all about how I look. I don't do soft drinks or fast food. I prefer to steam my vegetables. I drink water mostly because I believe it'll keep me healthier longer, and I'd like to be an active grandpa one day. I feel springier throughout the day too, not weighed down by sugar spikes and a heavy stomach. I know it's crazy boring. I don't know if this gave you anything you needed. Basically, I spend time taking care of myself. Some reasons are lofty, others not so much. I strive for a healthy balance daily, and if you recognize yourself in any of this, don't be too hard on yourself. I've failed hundreds of times, and I'm sure I'm not done. Be kind to yourself and know you're never alone because I'm right there with you. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Hit the gym if you feel inspired. Share this vlog with a friend if you think they may benefit. Turn on your notifications if you want to know when the next one drops. And don't forget, I love you. I appreciate you. Hang loose.